Hello, FanCred Nation, and welcome to Weekly Spotlight. I'm your host, Paul Malamud. I'm coming to you live from my grandparents' house in Bayside, Queens. The lovely artwork behind me. And to introduce myself to those of you who aren't familiar with me, my name is Paul Malamud. As I just said, you can call me Moody if you want. That's my nickname. I'm the AFC East Division Coordinator and Jets Team Manager for ProFootballSpot.com. We're a real up-and-coming website that we cover all 32 NFL teams. We've branched out into college football. We're covering the SEC. We've got great fantasy staff, a great draft staff. So basically, we've got something for your every football need. So make sure to check out ProFootballSpot.com for no matter what team you're a fan of. So this week, I'm going to highlight two really big games this weekend. First off, the Packers and the Panthers. The Packers are going into Carolina to try and start another winning streak after they had a real rough loss on the road on Sunday night to the Broncos. And next, the other game I'm going to talk about is the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to get to both of those games in a minute or so, but first, I've got to briefly mention my Jets. While it may not seem this way because it's going against the Jaguars this week. This game is on Sunday is a must-win for New York. They got two straight losses to the New England Patriots. It's obviously very difficult to win in New England. They probably should have won that game. And then last week, just a completely embarrassing, just horrible loss by a team all around in Oakland to a very good and promising and young and talented Oakland Raiders team that's surprising a lot of people, and at the end of the season could be in position to try and win one of the wild cards. So Ryan Fitzpatrick went down on the first drive, as you probably know by now, and he injured injured his ligament on his non-throwing thumb. It's going to require surgery, but because the Amish rifle is a tough SOB, he is going to be playing on Sunday. Pretty remarkable. It'll be interesting to see how he does with handing the ball off because you use your non-throwing hand for that. I'm going to move on from the Jets, and I'm going to start with the Packers and the Panthers. This Panthers team, it's crazy how they just keep on winning. They barely squeaked by the Indianapolis Colts on Monday Night Football. Ended up going to overtime, and while that's just 1 week, they're somehow just piecing it together by Cam Newton, Jonathan Stewart, and good defensive play. Somehow they found themselves at 7-0. I don't think they're going to end up making it to 8-0 because I think the Packers are going to get back to their winning ways. It was a tough game for Green Bay losing when they played against the very, very good Denver defense on this past Sunday. I think Aaron Rodgers and Eddie Lacy, they're going to get back to doing what the Packers do, and that's putting up a ton of points. It'll be interesting to see what Cam and Jonathan Stewart are able to do against the Packers defense, but I'm looking forward to this game, but I think the Packers pull it out. And now there's also the Eagles and the Cowboys game. It's Sunday night. Cowboys are at home. Both teams need to get a win. The NFC East is very much up for grabs this year, and every team is very much in it. I think I like the Cowboys to pull up a bit of an upset, even though they're at home. The Eagles are favored by 2.5 points. I just think the fire that Des Bryant showed during the last game and post-conference in his interview in the locker room, I just got a feeling that he's going to do something special. At some point in the game, Matt Castle's going to manage to get him the ball, and he's going to do something pretty incredible. So I'm picking the Cowboys to beat the Eagles this week. I'm going to cut it short now because I'm starting to run out of time. So, like I said, my name is Paul Malamud. You can follow me on Twitter at TheRealMoody82, on Instagram at Moody Sports. Make sure to join my crew here on FanCred. And like I said, make sure to check out ProFootballSpot.com. We've got the football news for your every need. Thanks for joining, everybody.